After
Yes,
B,
Amma.
yeah, okay. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Siddhir Bhavatu Me.
Vidyarambam
Saraswati Namastubhyam. What am I?
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade
Varade
Kamarupini
Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Yes, thank you, Kushi. I only made mistake actually, fourth line. You are correct. Okay. Now we will start with the program with Vishnu Sahasranama. Last week you did up to 10, no? 6
Amma
to
Guru
10.
Brahma.
Oh, Guru Brahma, yes. So today I am confused. Sorry. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma.
Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha,
Guru Sakshat
Param Brahma,
Amma.
Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Okay, thank you. It was a slight mistake actually from my side. So I think you are also confused. Anyway, it's okay. Now we will start with Vishnu Sahasranama 6 to 10. Okay. Now, Kushi, can you chant first two slokas? 1 and 2. Can you chant by seeing?
Amma of which one?
First 1 and 2. Om Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro. Can you chant by seeing?
Yes, Amma.
Yes. First
Yes,
1 and 2 you chant. Okay. Today all 5 children will chant up to 10 and then we will go to next one. Okay. Om Vishwam Vishnu.
Om Vishwam Vishwan Vashaktaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Grid Bhuta Brid Bhava Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Bhavanaha. Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Bhuta Bhavanaha.
Second one.
Bhutatma Paramatma Cha Muktana Paramagatihi Avyaha Purusho Sakshi Kshetragyokshara Evacha.
Very good. You are practicing, Kushi?
Yes, Amma.
Very good, very good. First two slokas you chanted very well. Every day we will all be chanting 2 slokas each. Okay. Now next two will be.
Can I chant next?
Yes, yes.
Virat.
Virat. Come on. 3 and 4.
Yogo Yoga Vidamneta Pradhana Purusheshwaraha Narsimha Vapu Shriman Keshava Purushottamaha Sarva Sharva Shivastanar Bhutadir Nidiravyayah Sambhavo Bhavano Bharta Prabhava Prabhurishwaraha.
Very good, Virat. Next two will be Sai. Are you present?
Yes, Amma, I am present.
Okay. Next one. 5 and 6.
Swayambhu Shambhuraditya Pushkaraksho Mahaswanaha Anadhinidhano Data Vidata Dataruttamaha Aprameyo Rishikeshu Padmanabho Maraprabhu Vishwakarma Manustvashta Stavishtastaviro Dhruvaha.
Very good. Now 7 and 8. Who is next? Please volunteer yourself. Who is present?
Amma, can we do Vaishnavi and sisters?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 3. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Okay. Up to 10.
Yes, Amma.
अग्राह्य शाश्वत कृष्णो लोहिताक्ष प्रतर्दनः प्रभूतस्त्रिकपुत्ताम पवित्रं मङ्गलं परम् ईशान प्राणद प्राणो ज्येष्ठ श्रेष्ठ प्रजापतिः हिरण्यगर्भो भूगर्भो माधवो मधुसूदनः ईश्वरो विक्रमी दन्वी
Correct.
क्रमः अनुत्तमो दुरादर्श.
Continue. Anuttamo.
Sorry, Amma.
Continue. You can continue. Anuttamo Duradarsha.
कृतज्ञ कृतरात्मवान् सुरेश शरणं शर्मा विश्वरेता प्रजाभवः महत्संवत्सरो व्याल प्रत्यय सर्वदर्शनः.
Very good. Thank you. Now we will go to 11 and 12. Up to 15 we will chant today. Next. Who is next? Who has not chanted so far? Nikita?
Nikita has not come today.
Absent today.
Anshit is here.
Rakshita also can do. Rakshita.
Okay. Akshita, can you do 11th one? Can you repeat?
Yes, Amma.
Okay. Ajas Sarveshwara Siddha
Aja Sarve Sar Siddha
Siddhi Sarvadirachyutah
Siddhi Sarvatirachyutah
Vrishagapiramayatma
Vishagabhirameyatma
Sarvayoga Vinisritah.
Sarvayoga Vinisatah.
Children, while she is chanting, all of you can mute yourself and chant so that you will get a good practice. Okay? Once more, same sloka. Ajas Sarveshwara Siddha
Aja Sarve Swarat Siddha
Siddhi Sarvadirachyutah
Siddhi Sarvachirat Sudaha
Vrishagapiramayatma
Vishagabhiyameyatma
Sarvayoga Vinisritah.
Sarvayoga Vinisutah.
Next one. Vasur Vasumana Satya
Vasur Vasurmana Sankhya
Satya
Satya
Samatma Sammidas Samaha
Samatma Sammita Samaha
Amogha Pundarikaksho
Amogha Pundiri Kaksho
Vrishakarma Vrishakridihi.
Vishakarma Vishakritihi.
Once more. Vasur Vasumana Satya
Vasumana Satya
Samatma Sammidas Samaha
Samatma Samit Samaha
Sammidas Samaha
Sammita Samaha
Amogha Pundarikaksho
Amogha Pundari Kaksho
Vrishakarma Vrishakridihi.
Vishakarma Vishakritihi.
Very good. You are practicing the other slokas also. 1 to 10 you can do. Every day you must practice. Okay, then only you will be able to chant. After finishing it, again we will start from 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. I will call anybody and tell you to chant. So all of you should be in touch with all the slokas. So far we have completed. Okay. Now next one. Who is going to do next two slokas?
What can I do? I am Virat.
No, Virat, you
Amma,
have
this
done
is Amma. This is Hasini. Shall I do?
Hasini.
Hasini. Asini next two. Okay.
Okay.
Rudro bahushira babhu.
Rudro bahushira bahu.
Babru. Rudro bahushira babru.
Rudro bahushira brabru.
Vishwayoni shuchishavaha.
Vishwayonish. Amma, can you repeat it?
Vishwayoni shuchishavaha.
Vishwayoni shuchichava.
Amrita shashvatastanu.
Amrita shashvata sthano.
Vararoho mahatapah.
Vararoho mahatapah.
Amrita shashvatastanur.
Amrita shashvata sthanur.
Vararoho mahatapah.
Maharoror mahatapah.
Vararoho
Vararoho
mahatapah.
mahatapah.
Rudro bahushira babru.
Rudro bahushira babru.
Vishwayoni shuchishavaha.
Vishwayoni shuchishava.
Shavaha.
Shavaha.
Amrita shashvatastanur.
Amrita shashvata sthanur.
Vararoho mahatapah.
Vararoho mahatapah.
Next one. Sarvaga sarvavidbhanu.
Sarvagarva sarvavidbhanu.
Sarvaga sarvavidbhanu.
Amma, can you repeat it again?
Sarvaga
Sarvaga
sarvavidbhanu.
sarvavidbhanu.
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Sarvaga sarvavidbhanu.
Sarva sarga vidbhanu.
Sarvaga
Sarvaga
sarvavidbhanu.
Sarvaga sarvavidbhanu.
Correct. Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vedo vedavidavyango.
Vedo vedavidavyango.
Vedango vedavidkavihi.
Vedanto vedavidkavihi.
Vedango vedango
Vedango
vedavidkavihi.
vedavidkavihi.
Vedo vedavidavyango.
Vedo vedavidavyango.
Vedango vedavidkavihi.
Vedango vedavidkavihi.
Same sloka. Sarvaga sarvavidbhanu.
Sarvaga sarvavidbhanu.
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vedo vedavidavyango.
Vedo vedavidavyango.
Vedango vedavidkavihi.
Vedango vedavidkavihi.
Very good. Two more we will do today. Who is next? First dot done. Vishruta, you have not done, no? Next sloka, next two will be Vishruta. Ready? 15th sloka. Lokadyaksha suradyaksho. Dharmadyaksha krita kritah. Chaturatma chaturvyuha. Chadurdashas chadurbujah. Lokadyaksha suradyaksho. धर्माध्यक्षकृताकृतः
धर्माध्यक्षकृताकृतः
चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूह
चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूहः
चतुर्दंश चतुर्भुजः
चतुर्दंश्चतुर्भुजः
नेक्स्ट वन ब्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता
राजेषु भोक्ता
सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः
महेश्वरजगदादिजः
अनघो विजयो जेता
अनघो विजयो जेता
विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः
विश्वयोनिर्पुनर्वसुः
ब्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता
राजिष्णो भोजनं भोक्ता
सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः
सहिष्णो जगदादिजः
अनघो विजयो जेता
अनघो विजयो जेता
विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः
विश्वयोनिर्पुनर्वसुः.
Thank you, Vishuddha. Now 11 to 16 is today's class. One more child or two more children can repeat. Who will do 11th one?
Anshit,
Anshit, can
please
you?
switch on your video. Anshit, you chant.
Okay, ready? 11th one. Aja Sarveshwara. Correct. Ready, Anshit?
Yes, ma'am.
Aja Sarveshwara
Aja Sarveshwara
Siddha
Siddha
Siddhi Sarvadirachyudah
Siddhi Sarvadirachyutah
Aja Sarveshwara Siddha
Ajat Sarveshwara Siddha
Siddhi Sarvadirachyudah
Siddhi Sarvadirachyutah
Vrishakapiramayatma
Vrisakapiramayatma
Sarvayoga Vinisritah
Sarvayoga Vitsrutah
Vrishakapiramayatma
Vrisakapiramayatma
Sarvayoga Vinisritah
Sarvayoga Vinitsutrah
Aja Sarveshwara Siddha
Ajat Sarveshwara Siddha
Siddhi Sarvadirachyudah
Siddhi Sarvachyutah
Siddhi Sarvadirachyudah
Siddhi Sarvadirachyutah
Vrishakapiramayatma
Vrisakapiramayatma
Sarvayoga Vinisritah
Sarvayoga Vinisrutrah
Vasurvasumana Satya
Vasurmana Satya
Samatma Sammidah Samah
Samatma Sammitah
Sammidah Samah
Sammitah Samah
Vasurvasumana Satya
Vasurvasumana Satya
Samatma Sammidah Samah
Samatma Sammitah Saham
Sammidah Samah
Sammitah Samah
Amogha Pundarikaksho
Amoga Pundari Kaksho
Vrishakarma Vrishakritihi
Vrishakarma Vrishakritihi
Amogha Pundarikaksho
Amoga Pundari Kaksho
Vrishakarma Vrishakritihi
Vishakarma Vishakritihi.
Same sloka. Vasur-vasumana satya.
Vasur-vasumana satya.
Samatma sammita samaha.
Samatma sammitas samaha.
Amogha pundarikaksho.
Amogha pundarikaksho.
Vrishakarma vrishakritihi.
Vrishakarma vrishakritihi.
Very good. Now next two will be somebody else who has not done so far.
Nitika will do.
Nitika, ready?
Yes, Amma.
13 and 14, okay? Rudro bahushira babru.
Rudro Bahu Sira Babru
Vishwayoni shuchishravaha.
Vishwayoni Suchishwara
Shuchishravaha.
Suchishwavaha
Amrita shashvatastanu.
Amrita Shashvata
Stanur.
Stanur
Vararoho mahatapaha.
Vara Roho Mahatapa
Rudro bahushira babrur.
Rudro Bahushira Bhabru
Vishwayoni shuchishravaha.
Vishwayonir Suchishwara
Amrita shashvatastanur.
Amrita Shashvata Krish
Stanur.
Stanur
Vararoho mahatapaha.
Varaharo Ho Mahatapa
Amrita shashvatastanur.
Amrita Shashvata Shashvata
Stanur.
Stanur
Vararoho mahatapaha.
Varaharo Ho Mahatapa
Next one. Sarvaga sarva vidbhanu.
Sarva Vidbhanur
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vishwakseno Janardana
Sarvaga sarva vidbhanu.
Sarvaga Sarva Vidbhanur
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vishwakseno Janardana
Vedo veda vidavyango.
Vedo Veda Vidam Yango
Vedango vedavid kavihi.
Vedango Veda Vitkavihi
Vedo veda vidavyango.
Vedo Veda Vidavyango
Vedango vedavid kavihi.
Vedango Veda Vitkavihi
Sarvaga sarva vidbhanu.
Sarvaga Sarva Vidbhanur
Vishwakseno janardanaha.
Vishwakseno Janardana
Vedo veda vidavyango.
Veda Veda Vidavyango
Vedango vedavid kavihi.
Vedango Veda Vitkavihi.
Thank you. Now two more shlokas are left. Who is going to chant? Volunteer yourself.
Maybe Lakshmi Garu, the new boys, have they chanted?
Yeah,
No.
no, Mama. I don't know whether they will be. We have two boys. They joined.
Today
Siddharth.
we have two new boys, Siddharth and Saket. Can you introduce yourself? Both of you. Let the others know. Siddharth and Saket.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
I am Siddhartha and he's my brother.
My name is Saket and I am studying 6th class in medium school, Madhapur. I'm 10 years old.
I'm 11 and same school as him, but I'm 7th grade.
Okay. Can you repeat this Vishnu Sahasranama chanting? You have observed now how the others have been doing. Will you try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you? Okay.
Uh,
One by one. Okay. So we are in 15th sloka now. Okay.
Lakshmi Garu? Oh,
Yes, Amma. Yes,
yeah.
Amma.
So, Lakshmi Garu, we can do it word by word for these new
Yes,
boys.
yes, Amma. Yes, Amma. Yeah, I also thought of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
First, who is going to chant?
I'll do it.
Siddharth. Siddharth. Huh? Okay. Lokadhyaksha
Lokadhyaksha
Suradhyaksho
Suradhyaksho
Dharmadhyaksha
Dharmadhyaksha
Krita
Kritaha
Lokadhyaksha Suradhyaksho
Lokadhyaksha Suradhyaksho
Dharmadhyaksha Krita
Dharmadhyaksha Kritaya
Chaturatma
Chaturatma
Chaturvyuha
Chaturvyuha
Chadurdamsha
Chadurdamcha
Chadurbhujaha
Chaturbhujaha
Chaturatma Chaturvyuha
Chaturatma Chaturvyuha
Chadurdamsha Chadurbhujaha.
Chaturdamsha Chaturbhujaha.
Very good. You are pronouncing it very nicely. You are learning Sanskrit in the school?
No,
No. Okay. Hindi you must be learning, no?
I'm learning Hindi.
Yeah. So you can look at the Devanagari Lipi and repeat. Okay? That will be better. Huh? Once more, same sloka.
I can't
So-
read Hindi, that's why.
You can't read. You are
Yeah.
not learning Hindi.
I'm still learning letters in school.
Okay, okay. No problem. Then you look at the English version. Lokadhyaksha Suradhyaksho
Lokadhyaksha Suradhyaksho
Dharmadhyaksha Kritaha
Dharmadhyaksha Kritaha
Chaturatma Chaturvyuha
Chaturatma Chaturvyuha
Chadurdamsha Chadurbhujaha.
Chaturjamsha Chaturbhujaha.
Very good. Next one. Brajishnur
Brajishnur
Bhojanam
Bhojanam
Bhokta
Bhokta
Sahishnur
Sahishnur
Jagadadijaha.
Jagadadijaha
Brajishnur Bhojanam Bhokta
Brajishnur Bhojanam Bhokta
Sahishnur Jagadadijaha.
Sahishnur Jagadadijaha
Anakho Vijayo
Anagho Vijayo
Jeta
Jeta
Vishwayoni
Vishwayoni
Punarvasuhu.
Punarvasuhu
Anakho Vijayo Jeta
Anagho Vijayo Jeta
Vishwayoni Punarvasuhu.
Vishwayoni Punarvasuhu
Same thing. Once more. Brajishnur Bhojanam Bhokta
Brajishnur Bhojanam Bhokta
Sahishnur Jagadadijaha.
Sahishnur Jagadadijaha
Anakho Vijayo Jeta
Anagho Vijayo Jeta
Vishwayoni Punarvasuhu.
Vishwayoni Punarvasuhu.
Very good. Very good chanting. Your pronunciation also very nice. Thank you. Now who is next? Siddharth. You are Siddharth?
Ma'am Saket.
You are Saket. Okay. Now Siddharth. Same two slokas. We will repeat. Okay.
Yeah.
Lokadhyaksha
Lokadhyaksha
Suradhyaksho
सुराध्यक्षो
धर्माध्यक्ष
धर्माध्यक्ष
कृताकृतः
कृताकृतः
लोकाध्यक्षः सुराध्यक्षो
लोकाध्यक्षसुराध्यक्षो
धर्माध्यक्ष कृताकृतः
धर्माध्यक्षकृताकृतः
चतुरात्मा
चतुरात्मा
चतुर्व्यूह
चतुर्व्यूह
चतुर्दंश
चतुर्दंश्च
चतुर्भुजः
चतुर्भुजः
चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूह
चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूह
चतुर्दंशश्चतुर्भुजः
चतुर्दंश्च चतुर्भुजः
Same shloka once more. लोकाध्यक्ष सुराध्यक्षो
लोकाध्यक्षसुराध्यक्षो
धर्माध्यक्ष कृताकृतः
धर्माध्यक्षकृताकृतः
चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूह
चतुरात्मा चतुर्व्यूह
चतुर्दंशश्चतुर्भुजः
चतुर्दंश्च चतुर्भुजः
Next one. ब्राजिष्णुर्
ब्राजिष्णुर्
भोजनं
भोजनं
भोक्ता
भोक्ता
सहिष्णुर्
सहिष्णुर्
जगदादिजः
जगदादिजः
ब्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता
ब्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता
सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः
सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः
अनघो विजयो
अनघो विजयो
जेता
जेता
विश्वयोनि
विश्वयोनि
पुनर्वसुः
पुनर्वसुः
अनघो विजयो जेता
अनघो विजयो जेता
विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः
विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः
ब्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता
ब्राजिष्णुर्भोजनं भोक्ता
सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः
सहिष्णुर्जगदादिजः
अनघो विजयो जेता
अनघो विजयो जेता
विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः
विश्वयोनिः पुनर्वसुः
Thank you. Very good pronunciation. Very nice chanting. Practice yourself. Okay. All the children, please practice. Every class, we will be repeating 1 to 16. Next class also. Okay. 2 to each. I will call anybody. So all of you must practice. Thank you. Now over to Sudha ma'am.
Namaste, all children. So, see, in Sanatana Dharma, we have discussed about so many values. That is, we should always speak the truth, we should control our anger, we should be humble. But are we able to follow them all the time? See, for example, you forget to do the homework. You go to the school, your teacher asks you, have you done the homework? Will you accept that you have forgotten to do the homework? Will you accept all the time? You all do that? If you
Amma,
do, it is good.
Amma, sometimes I'll tell that I forgot my book in home.
Sometimes you say, but not all the time, no? We
Yes,
tell
sir.
lies. We are tempted to say some lie. And you are supposed to control your anger. You are angry at your brother, sister, or at your friend. You are not supposed to shout, but are you able to control that? You end up shouting at them, say some hurting words. That also we are not able to do. All right, you go to your friend's party. Your mother has told you not to eat junk food. So there you see on one side pizza, burger, everything, and other side fruits and other sattvic food. So will you be able to control yourself, or will you be tempted to eat? For how
Yes,
many
Amma.
hours?
We
Yes,
will control.
you will control. Then it will be very good. All the time you can control.
Sometimes we'll feel like we have to eat it.
Yes. Sometimes we are given to temptations. We are not able to follow what we are supposed to do. So, what is the reason for this? Why you are not able to tell all the time truth? We are not able to control our anger. We are able to control our temptation to eat what we should not eat. What is the reason? Because we are not having control over our mind. See, we should be the master of our mind. Mind should not be our master. So, how to master our mind? For that, to get mind control also, our Sanatana Dharma is giving us the ways. For that, one is religious discipline. You know what is religious discipline? Discipline itself means some controlled habits. Controlled habit, when it is connected to God, then it becomes religious discipline. See, do you have any controlled habits daily you should do what you are supposed to do? Anyone can tell? Connected to God. Do you regularly do something daily? Anything
Mom,
you can
can
say?
I say fine, Nishan?
Huh?
Yes, I. Yeah.
Yes.
Mom, before I go to school, when the bus is about to leave, Mom, I say Dakshinamurti Stotram and then leave.
Very good. See, regular practice he is having. That is a religious discipline. Anybody else? Any?
Amma, this is
Light the
Hasini.
Deepam
Amma,
at
this is
6 o'clock.
Hasini.
Huh?
Hasini,
Yes.
tell.
Amma, morning when after I bath, I directly after dressing, I'll go to God. I mean that God's
Mandir.
mandir, and I'll go some do some prayers and come.
Very good. So the prayer is a religious discipline which we have to follow daily, morning and evening.
Mom, this is Nitika. May I tell?
Yes.
At 6 o'clock, mostly I light the Deepam.
Yes, all these are religious discipline. Like that, we can say once in a week we should go to temple. Even now, Vishnu Sahasranamam Lakshmi Garu taught you. You can have a daily routine. Daily between 6 and 6:10, I will practice these slokas. If you follow that discipline, you will be able to chant very well. You are getting an opportunity to learn this Vishnu Sahasranama. That is very rare for children who is teaching like that. So that is also a religious discipline. Like that, another religious discipline is to skip our meals, not eating one day. What is that called?
Fasting.
Huh?
Upavas. Upavas.
Fasting.
Upavas, yes, upavas. We normally call it fasting, but the Sanskrit word for skipping the meal,
Upavas.
upavas. Yes, very good. The meaning of upavas is upa plus vas. Upa means being close, proximity, very close, and vasa means to stay. What is this got to do with that going without meals? Upavasa means staying close to God. That is, when you are skipping, when you are fasting, that is when you are not eating, you are supposed to connect your thoughts with God. Then it becomes upavasa. So then your thoughts become pure. Then so you will not feel like eating also. You are connected to God. See, people nowadays, they go on dieting. Dieting means they want, why do people go on dieting?
Amma, to dieting means sometimes the people to less their weight, Amma.
Yes, to reduce the weight, people go on dieting.
And
That and
sometimes
that
people
dieting also. Huh?
and
Yes.
sometimes people are writing to create a discipline in their life.
Yes, what is there? Whatever it is, dieting also people do. Upavasa is also there. So, what is the difference between just like that going on dieting and upavasa? Upavasa is connected to God, prayer. You promise God, today I will not eat, as if you are taking a vow to God. So that way, it is easier to follow when it is connected to God. You don't want to break a promise you do to God, no. So you are making a promise to God, today I will remember you and I will not eat. So that way, you don't feel like breaking that promise. It is easier to follow than dieting. You can take it as a, okay, today let me eat something, like that. You can feel people do the fasting for some protest also. You can see that, no, to for their demands. But all this upavasa is the best because it is connected to God. Your thoughts, everything become very pure. And upavasa is a self-imposed discipline. You should do it joyfully. It is not that you should torture yourself. That is, you should be feel. You should not feel, oh, why I am fasting like that. Oh, I am feeling so hungry. That feeling should not be there. You should do it with pleasure. Thinking about God, automatically you will do it with joy. That is upavasa. So, but you should not go to take that to the extreme of torturing oneself. See, upavasa, different types are there. Some people can go whole day without water also. That is nirjala. Some people whole day they will take only liquid. Some people take fruits and nuts. Some people take one time meal. Whatever suits your body, like that one can do fasting. So, but while doing fasting, if you are always thinking, oh, when will I end my fast? When will I eat? What will I eat? Then there is no use. Okay. So now, one time, monkeys went on fasting. You know that story. Now you will listen. How monkeys went on fasting.
So this is a funny story about monkeys who decide to go on fasting. There is a monkey family in the forest. They decide, okay, they see people around them fasting. They think, okay, let us also do it. Okay, and so what they do, they decide to fast, and they bring, and the senior most member in the family says, after we finish our fasting, we'll be very hungry, so as soon as we complete the fast, let us eat these bananas. And he keeps the bananas ready in front of them. Then one of the family member, monkey, says, see what happens as soon as we finish the fast will be very long. We'll be extremely hungry. It will be very, it will be, we'll have to be very patient and to distribute the bananas and then eat. So let us do, let us distribute the bananas to each other, keep it safely near us, so that as soon as the fasting is done, we'll be able to eat. So they decide and they distribute the bananas to each of the monkeys. After the one of the younger one in the monkey family, he says, see what we can do. See, peeling the banana peel, it is going to take time. After fasting, it will take, I'll be extremely hungry. So what I will do, I will not eat the banana because I have vowed, but I will peel the banana and keep it ready, so that as soon as our fasting is done, we can eat it. So all the monkeys agree. Okay, so they peel their bananas and keep it ready. And there is a younger-most monkey. He says, see, let us keep the banana near our mouth, so that as soon as the fasting is done, we can quickly chew it, and we need not waste any time, and as soon as our fasting is done, we'll be able to eat. So they all keep it right beside their mouth. And so what happened after that?
Can you guess? What could have happened?
They all ate all of
Yes.
the
They all ate everything.
They ended up eating all the bananas, and thus the monkey's fasting came to an end. So is this how we will all fast when we are asked to fast?
So that is a funny story about that. Now let us discuss what are the benefits of fasting. By fasting, what benefits can you guess? Can you tell something? Whatever
Shown
you
something,
feel.
but yeah, you can.
Ma'am, it gives a break to our digestive system.
Very good. It gives a break to our digestive system. Like a machine also needs a break, no rest. So like that, our digestive system needs a break. That is one thing. Anything else?
It helps us control our five senses.
Very good. Control of senses. You are seeing tempting food. Your mother, somebody may be cooking there. The smell comes. You see the picture of some cake in the TV. So you will be tempted, but still you are controlling yourself. That sense control comes. Very good. So that forbearance to bear your hunger, no, that can bear anything like that. If you do fasting, that comes. Then confidence, mind control, as we already told, all these are benefits which we derive from fasting. And in those days, olden days, daily after sunrise, they will eat at sunset. I'm sorry, sunset. Till next morning sunrise, they will not eat anything. That was partial fasting. Daily they used to do. Nowadays they call it intermittent fasting. That was also there in olden days. So they were all very healthy by doing so. Then there are some specific days only where fasting means auspicious, special. So we'll discuss about that now.
So now you know why we do fasting, the benefits of fasting. So what are those? We also spoke about how religious discipline we bring in, which helps us and motivates us to control ourselves and then perform this fasting. So do you know of such occasions or festivals or any religious occasion where people generally go on fast, or you have seen your elders go on a fast?
Ekadashi.
Navratri.
Ekadashi.
Ekadasi.
Ekadasi.
Where else?
Navratri.
Amma,
Yes,
I don't know this. Amma, I don't know about religious, but I know of, my
Ramzan.
grandmother passed away. That's why my mother, the day she passed away, he keeps 1 day meal only. He does fast.
yes, yeah.
Hmm. And
Ma'am,
very
like most.
recently, in the day or yesterday or today, anybody was asked not to eat beyond 6 o'clock in your house?
Ma'am, it's for yesterday night, right?
Eclipse.
Yes, yes.
Eclipse.
Eclipse was yesterday
Eclipse,
night.
Amma. It was lunar eclipse. That's why.
Yeah,
Luna.
Chandra Grahanam, lunar eclipse. So they avoid eating before some 6 hours before the eclipse. They ask you to fast, and some people also keep, depending on the day, Sombar
Fast.
vrat on
Yes,
Mondays.
Shivaratri, you forgot. We told you story also.
Shivaratri.
Shivaratri fasting is very special.
We did
Ma'am, like,
also.
We told you story also why we keep fasting on Shivaratri.
ma'am,
Okay.
Mama, I don't remember like when do they do the fasting, but my mother almost does it every day. So I don't know.
Every day. Oh,
Yeah.
oh okay. So,
Ma'am, she
Yeah,
skips
so
one
they
meal.
have it. Okay, they fix that. There are, each day is devoted to some or the other god, right? So people, if, based on the Rishta Devata, they keep fast Somvar Vrat, or for Tuesday, and for Thursdays for Guru, like that. Saturday Vishnu. So people keep fast on each day. And one of these, now we will talk about one such occasion, which is a very popular one, the one which you told in the first. So what was that?
Mahashivratri.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Ekadashi.
Ekadasi Vrat is considered to be very special, supreme, and type of fasting. Okay, so we will talk more about, learn more about Ekadashi. Okay, so what is Ekadashi? Ekadasha is in Sanskrit, the number itself is 11. So Ekadashi is the 11th day. The lunar cycle, follows the cycle every 15 days from new moon to full moon, again from full moon to new moon. There is a lunar cycle that happens, right? So every 11th day from the new moon and the 11th day from the full moon, it is called the Ekadashi. And on this particular day, the fasting that we do, it is considered to be very, highly supreme and very special. Now there is another story connected to this, a very interesting story from the Padma Purana, which is, connected to this Ekadasi. Okay, there was a demon, monster, brutal demon, called Mura, who used to trouble the devas and people on the all the three lokas. He was, brutal. He used to torture people, and everybody went to Lord Vishnu to help, help them kill and destroy that demon. But he had such powers, great powers, and he also had the boon that he will not be killed by any god or man. That those kind of boons he had. And the fight between Lord Vishnu and Mura itself went on for thousands of years. And now Vishnu had, specifically taken rest to think about strategies and tools of, destroying this particular demon. So one such time, what happened? Vishnu was taking rest, and Mura gets to know that Vishnu is resting there, and he's, thinking of a strategy to kill him. So he comes there to attack Lord Vishnu. That's when a Yoga Mata, a goddess, is born out of the 11 indriyas, or the 11 senses and organs of Lord Vishnu put together. A Yoga Mata is born, and she ends up killing the demon Mura. Once he does that, Lord Vishnu is very pleased, and he proclaims that whoever, because she was born out of the 11 indriyas of Lord Vishnu, he says that whoever is able to control these senses, five sense organs, and then we also have five: hand, mouth, and all these things, karma senses, and also your mind. Whoever is able to control all these 11 indriyas on this day, no, she is given the name Ekadashi. Okay, that goddess is given the name Ekadashi, and she requests for this boon, and Lord Vishnu proclaims that on this day, whoever is able to control all their 11 indriyas and are able to fast, they will be capable of attaining the divine. Okay, they will be closer to God. So that's why this particular day, Ekadashi, is considered to be, very special, and the fasting on Ekadashi has a lot of value. Okay, and so this is the story. So in our Sanatana Dharma, we have seen all the religious disciplines and values are always they are supported by such stories in which gods tell us the significance of it, or they are symbolic of all the values and the religious disciplines that we need to follow. But these stories help us to understand easily, and they help us, they motivate us to follow these practices. But we should also know they also have a lot of logic and scientific reason behind it. So some of you in your schools would have learned. Can one of you tell me how are tides and waves caused in the ocean, if you have done it
Because
in
of
this?
the moon, I guess.
During low moon, tides, it's low tide.
Spring
And
moon.
during
One at a time.
full, during low tide, during uh, when it's low tide, that means the moon is becoming small. When the
During,
moon,
oh yeah, anybody else who wants to tell? Thanks, Nitika.
For tides, the moon has its own gravity which is acting on Earth, just like how the Earth has its gravity on the moon to make it orbit the Earth. So here,
Exactly.
the tidal force, like tries to get the tidal force affects the waves, and when they are in line with the sun, the tidal force becomes even more because the sun's gravity is now directly acting on the Earth, and the tidal force is
That's
a
right.
very
That's right. Yeah. So
Amma,
basically, it is proved. It is scientifically also proved. Only now, but in our Sanatana Dharma, our ancestors knew, thousands and thousands of years back. But now it is proved that moon has its, gravitational pull on its earth. So the ocean tides rise towards the moon as it pulls it, right? So if the ocean has that impact, so how, our human body, it is composed of 75% water, and our brain especially is composed of 80% of water. So we are, as our human body is composed of 80% of water. So if moon can have an impact on the oceans, it definitely has an impact on our human body, and this is scientifically proved. So when the lunar cycle, right, the movement of the moon around the earth, that has an impact on the human body. And on this particular day, Ekadashi, our the energy, our brain, our energy, and the planetary system itself is located such a way that we are highly energized and highly capable of attaining improved concentration during this time, and whatever we seek during this time is like easily achieved. So that's why they say this is the best time for spiritual practice. So that's when even great saints, everybody use this day for their spiritual practice. So even as as human beings, on this particular day when we do fasting, and along when we do fasting, when we direct our mind and concentration to good things, prayers, God, and all good thoughts, they all are energized and we attain wisdom. Okay, so that's why it is where this Ekadashi also has a significance, that kind of a scientific significance as well, which has been proved.
Amma, can I say something else?
Yes, yes.
Amma, I think so. They're also known as spring tides and neap tides.
Mm-hmm.
I learned them like they said like because of the moon, the tides have been changed. They said, and they're also known as spring tides and neap tides. I have learned.
Right, right. So these are all just proof that there indeed is a significance of lunar cycle and our mind, and the way we can energize and concentrate our energy on good things. Okay, and in fact, from our this is a sloka from our scriptures, which again says that the meaning of which is, there is no mantra greater than Gayatri, no god greater than one's mother, no place of pilgrimage greater than Kasi, and no vow equal to Ekadasi. That's why even in our scriptures, by God, this has been mentioned that the Ekadasi fast is supreme. Okay, and now there are 24 ekadashis that come in a year. Okay, so you have to, once in a month, if you consider two ekadashi, there are 24 ekadashis. Each of the ekadashi has a significance. They have name like Mohini Ekadashi, then Rama Ekadashi. So there's so many names. And this Vaikuntha Ekadashi, the story that I told you, right, where Lord Vishnu proclaims that anybody who is able to control these 11 indriyas, they are capable of destroying all their sins, and they come nearer to God. So that Ekadashi, specially, it is called the Vaikuntha Ekadashi, the abode of Lord Vishnu himself. So in many temples in this southern India, there is Vaikuntha. On Vaikuntha Ekadashi, there is like, they open the Swarga Vasal, or they say the gates to the heaven. Such rituals happen in the temple, which again symbolize the importance of the controls, the self-discipline and self-control that we need to bring in, especially on this Ekadashi. And Vaikuntha Ekadashi is one of the popular and supreme form of the supreme days in that. Okay, so uh, we were spoken in detail about fasting, and there's one last thing, this benefit of this fasting, which we not discussed till now. Okay, it is good for our body, it helps us in the digestion, we are giving it a break, it helps us control our senses, bring in self discipline. What else? Can you tell me one other thing, a benefit for others that you can think of? When we fast, what do we realize?
Amma, then we will know the value that then we will know the value of food, and we will that if what we are thinking for only one day, many people are suffering without food for many days.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
When you feel hunger, then you know the pain and suffering of people. So we learn not to waste food. We know to value the food that we're making. There's so much time and energy and effort that goes into preparing that food by so many people. So on this day, we can also resort to doing charity or annadanam to people who are not affluent enough.
So you will know what it means to be hungry. Otherwise, you won't know. No, that is why. That is also a benefit. So you see, in Sanatana Dharma, though all practices are connected to some Puranas and all that, there is a scientific base also. We may not know that, but we should believe that there is a scientific base also. As children, do any one of you keep fasting? Do you do? Any one of you? May be difficult. Okay, whether you do fasting or not, you should be careful about what type of food you take, because food affects your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. Some foods may make you lethargic, lazy. You won't be able to concentrate in your studies when you so you must be very careful what you eat and how much you eat also. Overeating also is not good. You take lunch to school, in the lunch break you overeat, then after that you will not be able to concentrate in your class. So you can do fasting afterwards. When you grow up, you have understood the significance that, but even at this age, be careful about what you eat and how much you eat. That is very necessary, but it affects your thoughts, emotions, everything, your character itself. Of course, one breath you can try, whether you do fasting or not. Mauna breath. Can you keep silent for a long time? You can try that. And during that time also, you should be thinking about God or having noble thoughts. That you can try. Mauna breath.
Amma,
Okay, anything you want to ask, Sai?
Amma, I think so. Like at last year, Mahashivratri, I didn't know and I mistakenly fasted 2 meals.
You didn't know?
And you
Mom,
skip 2 weeks.
Mom, I skipped I skipped 2 meals at
Yes, one
Mahashivratri.
meal that you can try. You can start by skipping one meal. Instead of that, you can take fruits for dinner. Simple thing. As children, we won't expect you to do long fasting and all that.
Should
But
do it by guided by your parents. With
yes,
you should make
it
sure
should
that it
not
not
affect your
torture.
health
Yeah.
also. That way.
Then I'll do one meal fasting at Shivratri then.
Yes.
Mom, I
Mom,
have
but
a
then
doubt.
at the
Yes,
dinner time,
Siddharth, you have a question?
Why shouldn't we? Why should we fast on Ekadashi. Why should we fast on eclipse? Why should we fast on it?
Eclipse day also, yes.
That also some scientific reason.
Eclipse again. See, all these planets, right? They all have some impact on Earth, and since we are all on Earth, and some impact on us also. Just like how I told you about Moon, right? How it has a gravitational pull, and we are made up of 80% of water. So for Ekadashi, we dealt on the movement of Moon and how it impacts us, and so why when we do fasting on that particular day, it is very significant, right? Similarly, for eclipse Chandra Grahan, right, that happened yesterday, that again similar the movement of the planetary bodies, right, astronomically also, it has impact some grasp and some impact on our human body, which may not be very evident, or to our naked eyes, we may not be able to see it, or realize it, but it is there, and that is what has been observed by our ancestors, and they're all part of our scriptures. While in the recent times there are many scientific studies which are proving those to be true, but these have been established very long back by our ancestors, and that's why many of our religious disciplines, including fasting and many such things which we will also dwell upon later, have logical and scientific explanations, and which are not only good for our body and mind, it helps us direct our thoughts to good things and good beliefs, and attain the divine.
Yeah, and I have one more doubt. Before starting the day, in the morning, few people pray to God. Why is that?
Morning, if you have seen, as soon as you wake up, right, people look at their palms and they chant shlokas. We will look at it detailing about prayers itself. We'll take a topic and look at it in the future, but basically one reason is gratitude and acknowledging the supreme power around us, right, which is the reason for
You
everything.
start the day with noble thoughts. In the morning itself, you think of God, then your mind is purified. You will not be diverted to any bad thought and all that.
But yes, this prayer itself, the thing that you have brought up, we will dwell on it in detail in coming classes. Okay, Siddharth, it's a detailed topic. Yeah, thank you so much for the question. So,
Okay, now Lakshmi Garu
we are over to Lakshmi ma'am for closing prayers.
So, children, all of you have learned so many things about fasting, Ekadashi, and special Vaikunda Ekadashi, and all that. So, all of you will remember. Now, you will know how your parents and grandparents are fasting and why they are doing everything. You have got some reason, scientific reasons, logical, So, you can also do once you become adults, okay, but not now. Anyway, you can skip one meal or one at least some fruits. With fruits you can skip one meal, not every day, once in a while, okay. So very nice of you, and all of you practice Vishnu Sahasranama, and next week I will make you all 1 to 16, anybody I will call, you have to chant. So all of you practice. I am posting the today's nama in the group, you can listen, okay. Now we will close. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasodma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Bye, Amma.
Om Amma.
Mama.
Hari Om.
Bye. Hari Om Amma.
Hari Om, Amma. Bye, Amma.
Hari.